Well, I have not even got CR7 in my top 10.
Whoa, fair play.
So all the Ronaldo lovers out there, sorry, but he's just not as good as Messi. So I'm never
I
gonna.
agree. I absolutely agree.
He's not in my top 10. I'm just gonna leave that there. Hello, and welcome back to episode 12, Dan.
Let's
of
go.
Curious Silly Men podcast. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for the reception on the last pod.
Yeah,
with
big up Nathan.
Yeah, went out very well. People loved it, which is good to see.
Yeah, man.
No, it went well. I'm glad. I'm very happy.
Fully. I reckon we should keep getting some guests on.
Yeah,
we really enjoyed having Nathan on. It was good fun.
We've got some special guests already
We've
lined
got some
up.
people lined up.
Yeah, just maybe in next week's episode or something like that. Guess you'll find out.
Yes, sir. Anyway, bro, how you been?
Yeah, decent, chilling. What have I done this week? I had Nathan actually round mine. We played some tennis and some Fortnite, even though he says that he didn't play. And apart from that, what else have I done?
Wait, firstly, he won the tennis.
I won the tennis. It was actually
Real?
it was crazy. So I got a new racket for Christmas, and what's crazy is that normally I obviously destroy everyone around me, but recently you've beaten me in a set.
I beat you.
And Nathan's beaten me in a set, but I won overall on.
Of course. Yeah.
He got smoked at the end, but
Yeah, you know what? Nathan's he's a trickster like that. He knows how to play the game, and if you're not on your toes, he'll beat you.
Yeah, it's true. I was on my toes in the second set, but the first set was poor. I'll be real. I don't.
You get any Fortnite dubs?
No, I don't think we did. But then we play all the time, so we always get a dub.
The dub is coming.
Yeah, the dub will come. But yeah, what about you? How's your week?
Yeah, nice. It was my girlfriend's birthday
Nice.
on Monday, so
Go anywhere nice?
yeah, for the weekend we went away with a couple, and went to Lymington, which was nice, near the sea.
Isn't it Leamington?
No, that's Leamington Spa, bro. I had the same problem that when we were booking it, I thought, it's like it's only an hour away, not too bad.
Yeah.
But then like we put Lymington, it's like a 3-4 hour drive, and I'm like, bro, we're gonna get there so late. I didn't clock how far, but yeah, no.
Damn.
On one of the days, I organised like this kind of like scavenger hunt kind of game thing.
Yeah.
And so we had to go to the beach, and there was loads of things which you had to tick off. So one would be like a selfie with a seagull, a selfie with your feet in the sea. Bro, it was so cold.
Okay.
This is by Lymington's by like Southampton.
Cool. Yeah.
Area. And so Sarah, one of the people that we were with, sorry to just name drop like that, she went in, she tried to get a photo with her feet in the sea. She just tried to do it really quick. She kind of had like wellier shoes, but the wave comes crashing in and she slips and she falls in. It's quite
The
peak.
whole thing.
Most of her body.
rough.
Yeah. It's
Oh
so
gosh,
peak.
that is horrible. So cold as well.
It's so
It's middle of
horrible.
winter.
It kind of stopped the games like relatively soon after, because it's understandable. Like, she's freezing. Like, get home, get dry, get safe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no change of clothes as well. That's rough.
Fully. So, but no, it was a lovely weekend. It was
Okay,
good fun
good.
celebrating B days, bro.
Yeah, and you recently came back from Paris.
Paris, bro.
Yeah?
I had such a sick time in Paris. It was
Yeah.
great fun. Yeah, man.
Did you get scammed by those people underneath the Eiffel Tower? You know those people who do those like cup games or something like that. they pretend it's not a scam, but it just clearly is a scam.
No, we went to Sacré-Cœur. I think there's like a big church at the top of a massive hill, which looks across all of Paris.
Yeah.
And these guys they basically wouldn't let go of my wrist, and they just had threads. No,
I got scammed. 10 euros.
did you?
10 euros it cost me. Yes, this is like 7-8 years ago. So they're still there.
How I know? So yeah, I was just saying no, but he was just like holding my wrist. I was like, bro, like this just isn't allowed. And also I was thinking, okay, even if I was going to say yes, I think it may have like Paris or like France on it.
It's just
A singular thread, which I could pull out from my jumper right now. I was like, what?
so weird. But
So-
I do feel kind of bad for those types of people who are doing that for a living. So
Yeah, they're on their grind for sure.
they probably make quite a lot of money.
Yeah, it depends how many tourists how many they
I think
get.
they probably get at least 5 an hour.
5 an hour. Yeah, fair. That's if they're charging what, 5, 10, that's
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was €10 I spent. €10 an hour.
you got mugged
And
off.
then I probably got rid of it a week later.
Yeah. No, I didn't get scammed, but we did get a caricature.
Oh,
So certain people drew us, but then
Did you get one?
so there was 5 of us, and we all got it on one, so you can
Okay.
see all of us. But yeah, boss man pretty much mugged us off. None of them look like us.
Oh, great.
I'll send the photo in. We'll see it on the video. But it's it's quite funny.
That's brilliant.
But yeah, no, went to all the sites. Eiffel Tower,
Good stuff.
Sacré-Cœur, the Louvre.
The Louvre. But you didn't go into the Louvre.
Didn't go into the Louvre.
No.
I didn't realize we went past Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah.
And so we were having a run on the morning, and I got to 5K. I finished the 5K, and then the other lads were like, "Oh, we still got a run to go back." And I was like, "Bro, my 5K, my journey ends here. I'm stopping." So then I stopped basically out by the Arc de Triomphe. Then I didn't know it was the Arc de Triomphe, so I do a voice note to Meg, being like, "Oh, just on this run, just finishing up, got such a sick view. Just think I'm outside the Louvre." And I didn't clock that the Louvre like isn't.
You thought
the
it was the
Triomphe.
Arc de... They are so different.
So
Surely
different.
you realised that though when you
So
that it
then-
was the Arc de Triomphe. No? Surely.
I just didn't know what the Arc de Triomphe was. I didn't know what the names of all these places were. I didn't even know what the name of I didn't know what the Louvre kind of looked like. I just heard of the Louvre. So then I was saying a voice note, and then I told my boys I was pretty sick how we went past the Louvre, and they were like, "Didn't go past the Louvre." What do you think we went past, Dan? And then I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then they're like, "It's the Arc de Triomphe."
Yeah.
So bit of Englishness in me there.
Yes.
Tourism Englishness, not really.
Heavy tourism.
Yeah. Also, just expecting them
Did
to
you try,
understand our language. It's just, it's bad. I didn't know any French, so yeah. Anyway,
You can't converse in French. No.
Je m'appelle no.
Je m'appelle no? Okay. Did you try snails?
No, I didn't.
Frog's legs?
No, I didn't. I didn't try any of that stuff. Have you tried that stuff?
No.
I was gonna say.
But apparently snails is dank.
Yeah,
Everyone says snails is like actually laying.
Yeah. Ugh. I can't imagine it.
Yeah, no.
Hella
neither could I.
slimy.
But it'd probably be dank. I mean, if everyone's saying it's dank, it's probably be dank.
Basically chicken.
Yeah, literally everyone says that.
Yeah, no. Our only hunt was to find like one of those luxurious hot chocolates, which is just like liquid chocolate, and we did find one. It was limbs.
Croissant.
Yeah, many croissants, French mackies as well.
They're baguettes.
Wait,
Did you try a baguette?
oh yeah, we have baguettes for lunch.
Unbelievably lame. They're just different. Hey,
Silly kind of food.
I know.
Yeah, they've got something right there in their kind of baguette, meat, cheese kind of area.
Did you have a little fondue? No. Oh, when I went, we had a cheese fondue. It was
That sounds so
so
sick.
good.
Fair play.
But yeah, so this week
Yeah.
we're not going to be talking about Paris. We're going to be talking. Well, we might be. I don't know. But we're going to be talking about the greatest sportsmen of all time, or sportswomen.
Yes.
So the greatest athletes, essentially, of all time.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be big. We're going to move on to our mind blown.
Yes. Mind blown, baby. So, this week we're obviously talking about athletes, sports people. So, what's your mind blown fact about this?
Yeah, okay. I've kind of expanded on the sports person and talked just
the sport.
the sport
That's right.
and the Olympic Games.
Okay.
And I never knew this, but apparently the Olympic Games awarded medals not just for sport back in the day, but for art. So people could get awards in painting, sculpture, architecture, music, and literature. This was from like 1912 to 1948.
Right.
So like the Olympics wasn't always a sporting event; it was also a sporting and music event.
Yeah, that's wild.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Is who?
So they just had like basically the Kanyes of their day just rocking up to Olympics being.
Is this like what in Greece or whatever? Wherever it's.
Well, yeah, I assume they did it every 4 years, so it would have been
I
a few
guess-
different places.
Yeah.
It wasn't always at Greece, I don't think.
Well, the start I feel like was.
Was it? Let me look it up. I think
I feel like the Olympics started in
a,
Greece.
Wasn't there like an Olympics during the war?
Yeah, but I think the Olympics spans like hundreds of years.
Okay, yeah. Let's look this up. Olympic venues.
We'll figure this out.
Olympics started in 1896, so only
Oh wow, okay.
so only a few years before. So yeah, it's always been in somewhere different, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
So you've got, you've got different countries of Stockholm, Sweden, Belgium, France, Netherlands, USA, Germany. There's a few in there which had to be cancelled due to the various wars.
Okay.
And then the UK as well. So yeah,
Adding on from that, that is the modern day Olympics, yeah?
modern day Olympics.
But the first known Olympics was held in 776 BC.
700 and when?
76 BC
Oh,
at Olympia in Greece.
oh, what like?
But that was like, yeah, just a running thing, I think.
Oh, fair play. So it's not the exact same thing
No,
as that.
it's not
but
modern day Olympics. But
Probably what inspired that.
Modern day Olympics is art and things like that. That's wild. That is a crazy fact.
Yeah.
No one would ever thought that.
So I never knew that it was on the art kind of thing. You just had like Monet turning up and doing his ting.
I'm not sure Monet would have been there, but you never know. He could have been.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
What about yours?
Mine is about tennis and
Okay.
the longest tennis match in history. Okay, so the longest tennis match in history lasted. Do you want to have a guess how long it lasted?
I have a feeling, unless this is ages ago, but I feel like this was in our lifetime.
It was in our lifetime.
I feel like I remember like being at school when this happened. So
We
like,
were in school when this happened.
I think it spanned over like a day. Or
Okay.
so. Did they have to come back and play the next day? Something like that.
Yes, so it spanned over 3 days,
What?
11 hours and 5 minutes,
Nah.
and it was in Wimbledon 2010.
I remember. I think I remember that.
So-
It was at men's.
It was 2 men, yeah. It was
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Isner and Nicholas Mahut. The score was in the final set, so it was dual sets, and then the final set was 70-68 to John Isner.
So how does that work? That it can go on that long?
Well, so you have to win in the final set. You have to win by 2 clear games.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it on a tiebreaker. So it got to 6-all, and you can't go to tiebreakers. You have to play until the next 2 games, and they just kept winning one after the other
Wow.
until one of them won on 70-68. Another fun fact about that: my brother was at that game.
No way.
Yeah.
So did he get to see all 3
No,
days?
so the way it works is you pay for a day ticket essentially. So he'd have seen. I think he saw the final day.
That's
if I remember
class.
rightly, which is cool.
That's so class. That wasn't the final, was it?
No, it was like in the earlier rounds. It was like round
Yeah.
of 16 or whatever.
That's so peak for them. Like you've just done that for 3 days,
And now you have to go play. I think John Isner got knocked out in the next round as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
heartbreaking.
that's like a cool stat.
Yeah, it's a great bit of history.
You're part of history with that.
Fully.
Right. So should we talk about what we're actually discussing
Yes.
this episode?
Let's do it.
So this episode, we've decided to do another tier list because that's what we've become now.
Yeah, we're loving the tier list.
Yeah.
Listables.
Listables, exactly. And this week is the top 10 sports people of all time.
Wicked.
I'm
excited for this one.
Any sport you can choose. It could literally be from like pool, snooker,
Same sport.
darts. Different sports.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right.
Hey, darts, swimming,
Chess?
diving, chess. Not included any. I've not included anything which is stagnant.
Yeah, neither.
But let's get straight into it.
Okay, going with number 10s.
Let's start with number 10s.
Okay. For me, I've put Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really?
That's my number 10.
And why is that?
Well, I think the debate's between him and Messi, and I think this is a little bit of a teaser, but I think Messi edges it. I think he wins in that battle. But I think, well, Ronaldo's got the most amount of goals, I think, scored ever.
Yeah.
I think Pele... Do you see that thing ages ago where I think some Brazilian team tried to nab that Pele had scored a whole load more goals,
Yeah,
so
it's
they'd
'cause he
keep
played-
him as the top.
It's because
thing.
he'd played in like friendlies against like genuine farmers and things like that. I think he played a game against like some sort of like Royal Navy or
Yeah.
something like that. And he
So
scored
dumb.
loads of goals. Yeah.
So yeah, scored over,
Okay.
and also for international tournaments for Portugal, he scored over 120 goals, which is an obscene amount for firstly how not that great Portugal are, and secondly how little games international teams play. I'm
Okay.
like, that's insane. So yeah, my number 10, CR7. Boom. What about you?
Well, I have not even got CR7 in my top 10.
Whoa, fair play.
So all the Ronaldo lovers out there, sorry, but he's just not as good as Messi. So I'm never
I
gonna.
agree. I absolutely agree.
He's not in my top 10. I'm just gonna leave that there. Instead, I've gone for a swimmer, Mr. Michael Phelps.
Yeah, fair play. Fair flipping play.
23 Olympic gold medals. Total Olympic gold medals, 28. 23 of the medals, he's won them.
I know.
And he holds the individual world records, 7 of them. And they still stand in 2023. Well, they were still standing in 2023.
Yeah, it's mental. There was one year where I'm pretty sure he was like not originally going to do it, or like it was kind of like, oh, this is going to be my final year.
Yeah.
And then, so that's when you're not supposed to be at your best, really.
Yeah.
And I think he wins everything that he could.
Yeah.
Or like gets a medal in everything that he could.
I saw a thing where he was like, he trained like every day for like 6 years or something like that. Every single day he'd go to the gym. Another thing, at one point during the peak of his career, he was eating 12,000 calories a day.
Oh my gosh, that's not...
Just like pizzas, carbs, like bucket loads of stuff.
12,000.
But then I guess he's training all of that off.
I struggled to get to 2,000.
Yeah.
Got times that by 6.
Mental.
Oof. He must have... The way he trained his body, he must have gone through some horrific stuff to get to that place.
I think Ronaldo and him are on the same level of like very dedicated. So, so I do rate Ronaldo, but Michael Phelps pips him to the top 10 for me.
Yeah, totally. So number 9, my number 9 is Kobe Bryant. So I've added a basketballer in there.
Okay, so you've definitely got in your list 2 basketballers and 2 footballers.
I have. You're right. Well, yeah, you're right. Right. So yeah, I've gone Kobe. Kobe's my favorite athlete of all time, but I don't think he's the best athlete of all time, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I just love his mentality. Have you seen the videos of him like explaining his like workouts and routines? Other players telling stories, they'll be like, yeah, I was trying to get up early, go to the gym, like kind of show everyone I'm the man. And there I see Kobe, he's already been there an hour. It's crazy. He's always like grinding, like he's got that mentality, which is like...
I think that's what it takes to become the best in your field, isn't it?
Absolutely. And he also scored 81 points in one game.
Yeah.
Which is the second highest of all time. And the only person to top that was Wilt Chamberlain. And that's when... Well, firstly, he's over 7 foot. And also, that's when the game was... I think so.
Okay,
but he's very tall. And that's when the game looked completely different. In terms, there wasn't a 3-point line when he did that. So, anyway, Kobe's in there for me for his mentality, just his sporting athleticism. And he also won 5 championships. 3 of them were with Shaq. But then he still went on to go get 2, basically putting a team on his back.
Yeah.
And taking them all the way to the finals. So I'm like, bro. And he's in there.
Mamba.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, fair. No, I do actually rate that. I didn't add him as well to my list,
play.
but I do actually appreciate that. My number 9 is Simone Biles.
Yeah, fair play.
I think there's a thing where it's like she was world champion for like 10 years in a row, 13 years in a row or something like that. As in like every single year she was world champion or something like that.
Simone Biles?
It was something crazy like that in gymnastics.
I don't want to fact check you, but I swear she's like hella young.
No.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, you are. Also, they start when they're like 13 or 14.
That is true.
She's
27. So
I'm pretty certain.
What, since the age of 14?
I'm pretty certain it was like, yeah, since 2013. So, sorry, that's 12 years. 11 years.
11
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, just top of her field for that long. And then she obviously won 4 gold medals, won the most world championship golds, like has loads and loads of gymnastic moves named after her.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's insane. And she's still at gymnast, and at the point she's like 27, she shouldn't really be competing anymore. Most of the time they have already dropped off by this point.
Yeah.
But she's still top.
Isn't that wild that they get sent into that sport at the age of 14?
Yeah. But
Like-
I guess it's because they're most agile at that point, I guess. But
I know, it's just absolutely
Crazy.
wild. Because their body isn't anywhere near fully developing
her
as well.
husband as well is like a massive NFL player.
Real, man.
Yeah.
And she's just tiny.
She's like 5 foot. Yeah. Insane.
Yeah,
Anyway,
fair play.
you're number 8 then, Dan.
My number 8 is your number 10, Michael Phelps.
Okay.
I'm intrigued because I think there's 2 people who I haven't got in, who you've put in, and you've obviously put them up a little bit higher. So I feel like I've just missed 2.
No,
I'm
I
like,
just-
why have I missed 2?
Yeah, fair.
I could get cooked. I don't know if for missing
I don't
these
think you
guys
will
out.
get cooked, but I think one of the ones I've got in is you won't have put in.
Okay. So yeah, I put Michael Phelps in.
Similar reasons.
Has the record for the most Olympic gold medals. Also, he was also made to be a swimmer in the sense of like his wingspan is 6'7",
Huge.
which is
bloke.
longer than his height of 6'4".
He's huge.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Insane.
I can't really fathom it,
I'm pretty big myself, but
bro.
not quite.
That looks like a great place to get hugged in.
Yeah. No. Same again. He's just crazy. He's built different.
Yeah, he's built different. Exactly that. So that's my number 8.
Okay.
What about yours?
My number 8 is one that I don't think you will have. It's Lewis Hamilton.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
think of Lewis Hamilton because I'm not on the racing thing at all.
Joint world champion.
Wow.
Been doing it for his whole career. Like his debut season, he was still insane. Most race wins in history, most pole positions in history. He's just insane. He's just built different. And now he's going to Ferrari, so I'm hoping that he does it again, wins the 8th, and that means that he's above Michael Schumacher's record.
Real.
But he's
Where's he
currently
going? He's going to Ferrari.
He's just
that-
moved to Ferrari.
Is that because he couldn't hack it at Mercedes?
No, Mercedes have gone downhill.
Oh,
Like, as in
really?
the whole car's just different.
Really?
It's not as good.
Oh, that's so dead.
But now Ferrari look like they're in a good spot. So hopefully,
What are the best? Like car?
last
brands?
season.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Is Red Bull one?
Red Bull is top. So the best ones at the
And that's
moment.
with Verstappen.
Yeah.
right.
At the current moment, it's McLaren at top, as in like actual speed of the car. But Verstappen just won the world championship. But McLaren won the world championship constructors. Then it was Red Bull. I think it may have been Ferrari below them. But anyway, it was McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull are the top 3 at the moment.
Fair
And then
play.
Mercedes fitting at 4th.
Okay.
But yeah, Lewis Hamilton, just the GOAT of racing.
Fully. I've been trying for, I would say, a good 3 years to try and like break through into like becoming a
think you
fan
just
of racing.
You just have to firm watching
But I
it
just
every week.
can't. It's so dead.
It's changed. The last three seasons ago, boring. 2
Yeah.
seasons ago, boring. Last season, insanely good.
Why?
Just there was actually every single time you didn't know who was going to win.
Fair play.
But the
That's
season
good.
before that, it was Verstappen every week. So,
Yeah, fair. Okay. Number 7. Is that right?
Yeah.
So my number 7 was your number 9, Simone Biles.
okay.
Just incredible athlete. We've already kind of touched on it. But yeah, most world championship medals in gymnastics, which is 19. She got 19 gold medals and 25 overall,
Wow.
which is pretty insane. And she even thinks that she's the GOAT, which I rate. The mentality there, you've got to think that you're the GOAT if you're going to be getting talked as the best of all time.
Yeah,
greatest
she
of all time.
is the GOAT.
Of her sport.
Of her sport.
I don't
Yeah.
think of all time though.
I know who the GOAT is of all time.
I know who the GOAT is. That.
I know who you're going to put, and I know it's going to be different to mine.
Number 7 for you?
Number 7 for me, tennis player, Roger Federer.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's just Grand Slam wins, 20. 103 career titles. Weeks as world number 1. Have a guess. Have a guess how many weeks as world number 1 he was.
300?
Oh, close. 237.
237. Okay, interesting.
Insane.
That's very good.
Like, there's years and years. That's over 4 years worth of being world number 1. And
Yeah,
there's
mad.
there's multiple other insane people. Djokovic, Nadal.
Yeah.
Murray was world number 1 at one point as well. Like, I don't know. He's just insane. And I love him. He's tennis.
I would be more gassed, but for my number 6, I've got Novak Djokovic.
Roger Federer's better than
And Novak Djokovic, do you know how many weeks he was ranked number 1?
He'd been for a while, yeah.
Over 400.
Roger Federer.
But he was over 400.
In my mind, Roger Federer is just better.
No, Djokovic has got to be better. He played for way longer. Played for way longer. I think he's got probably more trophies.
I'm not sure about more trophies.
Do you not think? Okay,
as in Wimbledon's. Don't think he does. Roger Federer has the highest amount of Wimbledons. Maybe he has more trophies. Yeah. I just think Roger Federer is the king, bro. Like he's so much more smooth than Novak Djokovic.
But I think that's the thing. Djokovic has got that dog in him. You know, that winner mentality.
But it's like Messi and Ronaldo. Ronaldo has the mentality, whereas a pure raw skill.
It's a good point.
Federer's so good. But either way, Alcaraz will be better than both of them.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. Over the course of his career, yeah.
Really? But I think
he's like 19, 20 and he's already won like 3 world.
But that's because there's no one else competing as good.
Oh, you're wrong.
Really?
Yeah, yes. So Djokovic is still playing. And Medvedev.
Yeah, but he's at the end of his career, isn't he?
I'm not sure about that. I think you're wrong. But
yeah, to be fair, I'm not speaking from experience. I'm more just speaking from what I
hear.
hear.
What you watch. Yeah, fair. I just prefer Roger Federer's playing style. So
fair play.
Djokovic, your number.
Federer. That was my number 6. Federer had won more titles.
Yeah.
But Djokovic has got more Grand Slam titles. Federer's got more ATP singles titles.
Yeah.
So neck and neck between those two.
Yeah. I mean, they're both insane, but I just prefer the way Roger Federer plays.
Yeah. So. Your number 6?
Yes, my number 6 is Tom Brady.
Whoa, you put an American footballer in there. Okay, fair play.
I'm not like a huge fan. I've watched the occasional clips.
Yeah.
But same thing. His mentality is insane. He was drafted at 199th pick.
It's insane, isn't it?
In his draft. There's only 200 picks in a draft. So he could have easily not been a pro footballer.
He shouldn't have been in the NFL.
And then he's won the most Super Bowl wins, most career touchdown passes, most career passing yards. So he's just insanely accurate about throwing a ball.
Yeah.
Which just sounds like a stupid thing to say, but like when you are potentially have the chance of not being a pro, and then now he's widely regarded as the GOAT in his field.
Yeah.
He is one of them.
Yeah, he is the GOAT in American football. I just think American football, the quarterback gets so much attention and praise, and they do have the most important job by throwing the ball. But if no one else did their job, then it doesn't matter what the quarterback does. So that's why I always kind of think I don't want to give them too much goatedness. But Tom Brady, the things that he achieved in his life, not many people will be able to say they did the same.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5 then. Yeah.
Okay. My number 5 is the fastest man alive. No way.
I put Usain Bolt as number 5 as well.
So yeah, put Usain Bolt, man. He's the fastest man alive. You can't not put him in your top 10 greatest athletes of all time. Just insane.
But he's not the fastest man alive at the moment.
Is he not?
Well, I mean, he's still got the world record for
Sorry, that's what I mean. Of all time, he's the fastest man.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did I say? Did I say he was the fastest man right now?
Yeah, well, you just said alive, but not right now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Holds the record in both the 100 meters and the 200 meters.
Yeah.
To do the 100 meters in 9.58 seconds.
Slow.
So slow. Bro, I could walk that.
Yeah, facts. 100 meters? Bro, I could drive that in like 2 seconds.
Just.
Wild how quick he is. And also, find this part crazy. So he won 100 meter, 200 meter, then 4x100. What was it? 3 times in 2008, then 3 times in 2012.
Yeah.
Won them again in 2016. The reason he got stripped to the 4x100 was because one of his teammates was doping.
No.
Otherwise, he'd have won all three years in a row.
Whoa. Flip me. Why is one of his teammates doping? It's so dumb. You don't need to dope when you've literally got the fastest man alive.
I watched a documentary where it was talking about him, and it was like he'd just done the World Championships and lost to like Gatlin or something like that. And so he went into the Olympics as not being currently the fastest, and then he just absolutely trounced everyone. Like as soon as he got to the big stage,
Clutch.
no one can do it, and he kept breaking record after record. It's insane.
Really. I also read a thing where it says he didn't actually like working out at all, and said when he at the Beijing Olympics, he prefers like chilling and eating. So he decides to eat 1,000 chicken nuggets.
Yes. Yeah. I've seen
1,000?
that. Yeah. He loved his food.
Yeah,
Fair
just
play.
loved his food.
But he's quite big now. He's a big lad.
Oh, he's
Like,
on the
he's
pounds.
he's a bit bulky.
Gee.
But
Mate, he deserves it.
in soccer aids, he tore his most recent one. He tore his ACL.
That is so peak.
So funny. I think he got tackled by like Theo Baker or something. Like that. Pig. Yeah, wild. I'm glad we got him as number 5. So then moving on to your number 4 then.
My number 4. Oh, this is hard. My number 4 is Tiger Woods.
Okay.
People within golf, man, they adore this guy. He's absolutely insane. He's won. I think there's only 5 people, or maybe 4 people, who've won each of the 4 major championships, and the previous 3 before Tiger, it was. I think the game either looked a little bit different or was kind of. It wasn't. Well, it was still very impressive, but basically the way Tiger won his were just absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah.
So yeah, most consecutive weeks as world number 1. So we said Djokovic, he had 400 weeks. Tiger Woods had 683 weeks as world number 1 at golf.
Yeah, that is insane.
So yeah, and also as a child, he would talk to his golf clubs, treating them like they were his best friend. Bro, that's a different type. That's a different type of mindset.
His son's like he plays golf with his son now, and like some of the tour cards. I think it's in some of the tour cards, but his son's also insane at golf.
Yeah. So Tiger Woods, man, I watch so many golf videos and I just can't hit a ball straight, and it's so annoying. So I know how ridiculously hard golf is, and then to perfect it and win everything there is.
Yeah, and come back from an injury
Come back from an
and
injury.
like pretty much be retired, come back from an injury, and then win another major. Yeah, insane.
Silly.
Okay, my number 4, gone a slightly different route. I've gone for Muhammad Ali.
Nice. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely deserves to be in this list.
yeah. I mean, there's loads of like professional boxers, but he is probably the greatest of all time. 3 times world champ, heavyweight, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, won an Olympic gold medal, professional wins. His record's insane. 56 wins, 37 of them are knockouts. Yeah, just wild. Like his statistics are wild.
Yeah.
And some of his knockouts are actually insane. Like if you watch the highlights back, they were crazy.
So
Although I wasn't alive to see them.
Yeah. He's my number 3. Muhammad Ali. Absolute insane athlete. Just no one who can like move in and out as well as him. And for his size as well, to be heavyweight and to move the way he did, to have the stamina, the strength. Different. It was just, it's sad to see the way he went, because I'm pretty sure, didn't he have
Parkinson's.
Yeah. It's so sad.
Really sad. But I mean, yeah, insanely good. He probably got some sort of bad brain injuries from boxing in general.
Probably gave a few as well.
Yeah.
Who's your number 3?
My number 3 is Tiger Woods.
Oh, okay, we did a little reversal.
I think those 2 are interchangeable, but I think they have to be in the top 4. I just think Tiger Woods is just for the simple reason that, same with me, I can't hit a straight ball. I could probably punch someone, but I can't hit a straight ball. You have to put Tiger Woods.
Really?
Okay.
So good at the game.
Your number 2, Dan.
My number 2 is Lionel Messi.
I knew he was going to do this. So we've done exactly the same thing again then. We've switched them around.
Yeah. So, Lionel Messi is the greatest footballer of all time. The most talented and just skillful player. The way that he can dribble. So smooth. The way he can dribble in and out of players. No one else can do it like him. Maybe Eden Hazard, but that's out of a bit of favoritism there.
Yeah, very strong favoritism. It's just a way. I think people underestimate how hard it is to actually dribble past. You're dribbling past the best players in the world constantly.
Yeah.
He was like 36 and he dominated the World Cup. No, not 36, 34 and he dominated the World Cup.
The way he sat Jerome Boateng in his prime years of a defender, sat him down, dribbled past him and just chipped it over Neuer.
Yeah. Absolutely. The way he jumped up for that ball against Man United in the Champions League final.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
tiny and he's doing that.
And
run past the whole team and he'd like... And he's so unselfish as well. Just pass the ball
At the final pass.
Yeah, the final pass. Just shoot, bro. Get more goals.
Insane.
I think if he wasn't so selfish, he'd have more goals than Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
In my
Yeah,
opinion.
I probably agree. He was more of definitely more of a winger, because I think Ronaldo kind of transitioned more into a striker later on into his career.
He had an injury, didn't he, that forced him to go into the middle.
Exactly. But Messi, his first contract was written on a napkin.
Yes, it was. I knew that.
It's kind of wild.
And he has a hormone deficiency.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a growth hormone deficiency.
Oh, is that why he's so small?
Yeah, he was so small, and then as a child they gave him medication or something, or gave him an operation.
Yeah,
Which is crazy.
That's kind of hard. So your number 2 is?
My number 2 is Michael Jordan.
Damn.
Yeah,
The GOAT.
he's the GOAT of basketball from my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like we had the conversation about LeBron and Michael Jordan back in day.
Yeah, we've definitely had that conversation before.
Yeah,
Maybe not on this pod, but
yeah. Crazy amount of career points, crazy MVP. But I mean, the whole Bulls team was just insane, like Pippen and everyone like that. But still, he was like the star in that whole team. So you just
Have you seen The Last Dance?
yeah.
Yeah, insane
Great
documentary.
Yeah.
I think the best sporting documentary there is.
I love the fact they got all the old pros back as well.
Yeah.
Just for that.
What
I find crazy about that team, who was the guy with the crazy hair?
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. The fact that he went to North Korea and played a basketball match in front of King Jong-un.
I know. He's best mates with King Jong-un.
It's crazy.
How do you develop that kind of connection?
Yeah, what?
And how does King Jong-un be like, yeah, this guy's sound? Because Dennis Rodman's known for being office rocker. Not to be normally
crazy.
sane.
Genuinely insane.
Right, King Jong-un's just loving it.
And good basketballer.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, I know that he's going to be your number 1.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. So we've both got the other ones as our number 1. So for me, it's Michael Jordan. I'll state my case for why I think he's number 1. Firstly, in basketball, for every time you go to the NBA finals, and if you win, then there's an finals MVP award.
Yeah.
For the 6 times that Michael Jordan went to the finals and that he won every single one of those finals, he also got the finals MVP of all of those finals. So he was, every single time he won a title, he was always the greatest player on the court.
Yeah.
So as much as the rest of the team, you're right, were needed, he was so important to those teams.
Properly clutched up.
Yeah. Some of the shots he made were so unbelievably clutch.
Very crazy. And he signed one of the most lucrative deals, like the sportswear deals of all time.
And he's got a whole brand named after him.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just think, again, his mentality inspired what the modern game is today from players like Kobe and LeBron of basketball. If they didn't have a player like MJ to kind of chase after and try and mimic and be like, then the game wouldn't have developed to where it is. I just think the fact that he just grinded, and he, a lot of the time throughout his early career, he got bullied, he got pushed to the ground, beaten up. He wasn't as good as everyone else, but he just kept working.
Yeah. That mentality, only some players have that.
You know, that kind of underdog mentality and being like, I'm not going to let anyone else.
I'm going to be the best in my own way.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not going to let anyone else do this except for me.
And he had some good battles with other greats of the game as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Charles Barkley, Isaiah Thomas.
I like to when
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah. I mean, he was coming to the end of his career, but when Kobe and him were.
Yeah, they had a few little battles. That was good fun. So yeah, that's my number 1. That's my GOAT. The GOAT.
Yeah, fair. And my number 1 is Lionel Messi.
Cold.
I don't understand how you can just do that with the football. It's insane. It's just enjoyable to watch. He brings a smile to my face when we saw him live. So this was my birthday, 2021.
You saw him live?
Yeah. So that season I saw Ronaldo. Ronaldo lost 4-0 in that Man United side against Brighton. And then we went to Wembley and we watched the Finalisma. So it would have been England versus Argentina, but instead it was Argentina versus Italy. So it was like the Euros winner versus the Copa America winner.
Was this recently, you say?
This was 3 years ago. This was just after Euros, year after Euros.
No.
And we went, and the whole game, Messi was just insane. And then he came to our corner flag. He didn't even take the corner, but we were all sitting there like, oh my gosh. It's like we were in greatness. Like we were literally watching him like, that was the only reason we were there to watch Messi. It was insane.
If I ever got to see Messi or like MJ in their primes of playing, my goodness.
He balled out, but he just didn't score that goal, which I really wanted to see.
What at that game?
Yeah, he was so good though. It was good to watch.
Bro, yeah, I think with this game respects game. Like I fully understand why you put yours first.
Yeah,
it makes total sense. Just Messi's just absolutely
a beast.
He's a beast. Yeah.
No, I like your list. Your list is good. I think potentially you needed to add someone like Lewis Hamilton in there.
You know what? I do regret having two people.
I think Lewis Hamilton's better than Ronaldo. Just chucking that in there. Whoa.
I don't know if that can be.
Said it now. So
it's hard because obviously we are comparing them, but I don't know if that can legitimately be compared.
They don't compare, but I only wanted one from each, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think looking back, I maybe should have done one from each, but still, I think my love for Kobe, man, he's just got to be in that GOAT list.
Yeah, no, fair.
I would
rest in peace.
Although I've put Michael Jordan at the top, if I was doing GOAT talk in the NBA, out of LeBron, Kobe, and Michael, I'd still like try and argue Kobe's case as much as possible.
Well, you're wrong about that, but I like how you support him.
Really? Right.
Well, that was our top. Yeah, that was our top 10s. We'll move on to a little fun game now to end. So for today's games, Daniel, we're going to do 3 sort of, I can't remember what they're called, like a back and forth type vibes.
Yeah, we'll call it back and forth.
Back and forth. So we've got tennis players. So we'll go back and forth to name tennis players, male and female. Then we'll do English 2024 Euro squad, and then we'll do Olympic sports.
Let's do it.
Let us start with tennis players. Okay. Back and forth. Hesitation. Let's go for like a 5-second hesitation.
Okay.
And as soon as they've broken that, ding, 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 you're out, mate.
Yep. And can't repeat.
No repeating.
Okay. Dead or alive?
Dead and alive, but I don't think I know any dead tennis players.
No, neither. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
Tim Henman.
Andy Murray.
Novak Djokovic.
Roger Federer.
Rafa Nadal.
Carlos Alcaraz.
Sharapova.
Serena Williams.
Venus Williams.
Medvedev.
Alcaraz.
I've just said Alcaraz.
No, you didn't.
Did I say Carlos Alcaraz?
No! Did you actually?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't call that.
That's a one and done, guys. And that is the end of... So I'm glad I got the tennis players.
Well done. Yeah, you deserve that.
So if I win this, I technically win overall.
I was going to say Warwinka. Is that a player?
Yeah. Stan Warwinka.
Okay. Right.
I was worried I'd have lost that. If I'd have lost that, that'd have been bad.
Game over. Okay, the squad of 2024 Euros for England.
Yes, sir.
You can go first.
Okay, let me just have a breather for a sec. Okay. Alexander-Arnold.
Harry Kane.
Phil Foden.
Declan Rice.
Luke Shaw.
Pickford.
John Stones.
Gahey.
Maguire.
He didn't go.
I think Maguire went.
He didn't go.
Okay.
He definitely didn't go.
Pause.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he didn't go.
I swear he ended up going and getting injured.
Oh, wait. I think he came late.
Well, we're about to find out. Where's our group?
Because he would have started. He would have started.
Yes, he would have started, but he was also pretty bad back then. Harry Maguire.
No, you're lying.
Was not in the squad.
Yeah.
That is really annoying. I just couldn't remember. I couldn't remember who the centre backs were. It was Ezri Konza.
Yes, fair play.
Could have named literally anyone. Anyway, 1-1 then.
1-1.
Going to our final one, which is Olympic sports.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready? I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
Badminton.
Table tennis.
Basketball.
Netball.
100 meters.
Volleyball.
200 meters.
Oh, no. Wait, hold up. Surely we're not doing individuals. That's athletics, track and field.
No, because they're different sports.
Okay, fine. Not really. It's athletics.
Well, is high jump the same as 100 meters?
Okay, fine. Carry on. Sorry. Pause.
Okay, so
sorry,
200 meters.
Okay. Beach volleyball.
Archery.
Shooting.
High jump.
Long jump.
Pole vault.
Triple jump.
4x100 relay.
4x400 relay.
10,000 meters.
5,000 meters.
Triathlon.
Marathon. That's time, bro. That's time.
I can think. You put me on the spot so well there. You are very on my case. Well then.
I was just thinking about which ones
GG's.
I had watched this year. What I find crazy is
Forgot it was in Paris.
the pole vault.
Mm-hmm.
You know that guy Duplantis, Armand Duplantis, the guy who just breaks his world record every single time.
Real?
So he has a deal with his sponsor that he gets a certain amount of money. I can't remember what the price is, but it's in the tens of thousands. That if he breaks his world record, he'll get that money essentially. So every single time he increases it by 0.01 centimeters and then breaks it again.
Class from him.
I mean, he's already at probably one of the peak he could do anyway, but every single time he breaks it pretty much.
That's so good from him.
He broke it in the Olympics, which is pretty cool. And I watched that. I was watching that live.
In Paris?
No. I just watched it on telly, but it was live on the telly. I watched it happen in the moment.
Yeah, fair play.
But anyway,
GG's.
That was a fun app.
Yeah, it was good fun.
I think our lists are pretty similar.
Yeah, fully. There's only two different.
No, I think that was good. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. Who are your, let's say, don't give us your top 10s, but give us your top 3s maybe of all-time GOATs.
Are they similar to ours? They've surely got to be.
Would you have Ronaldo in your team? In your top 3?
Top 10.
Top 3, definitely not. If you have Ronaldo, I know Toby, I know you're listening. He is not one of the best sports people of all time.
Yeah, sorry, Toby, that's washed.
But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for listening. And we'll catch you, hopefully, with a special guest.
Ooh.
Bye.